Welcome dear students. Last class we have discussed about what is management accounting, what is nature of management accounting and what is the scope of management accounting. Today I would like to speak about management accounting functions. What are the different types of functions performed by management accounting? The first one is planning and forecasting. What is planning? We have discussed already. Planning means deciding in advance or projection of data for a definite period of time. So without a plan, we cannot work in organizations. As a student also, if you are planning your studies in a better manner, you can write exam very nicely. So planning is important in every business concern, even for a student also. Like what is forecasting? Forecasting may be long term and short term. Forecast means to predict what will happen in the future according to the business concerns. So management accounting, planning and forecasting means that using the different techniques, management accountant foresees what will the sales in the future period, what will the demand for the product in the future periods. That's why some techniques are using that probability, trend study of correlation and regression, capital budgeting, margin costing, etc. What is the probability? Probability means that is evaluating the financial risk and choosing one option from others. And guys, so we can find out or predict what will the future sales of a business concern according to the probability. We cannot give an accurate, but we can predict that the probability always comes to 0 to 1. And then another one is trend studies. What is trend study? Trend means that is a movement. That is how and why things change or will change over a time. We are predicting these movements may happen in future. For example, according to COVID pandemic, that is first wave came, now second wave is going on, then third wave is coming, some health experts are telling, or many efficient researchers are telling there may be a third wave of the COVID also. So what I have to do if it is in a company producing PP kits, they have to think how many will be the production or the sales when the COVID is spreading for a third wave. That is forecasting. So for this one, these are the techniques are using. Then second one, modification of data. Management accountant has to modify the data to help management to take strategic decisions, because financial data is historical, that is already incurred. Depending on the data, management accountant uses data for the needs or the requirements of the management accounting. Then another function is analysis and the interpretation of the data. According to this function, we are getting a lot of information, financial departments or cost departments. So management accountant has to see what are the facts and figures and digits over many items, analyze each item, and he has to interpret. Interpret means explain what is the current position of business, and different ratios techniques. Ratio techniques uses, and we can find out the liquidity position of the business, etc. or fund flow, cash flow. These are techniques are using for the interpreting the data. From interpreting the data, top management can understand whether it has to take a genuine decision or not, or it will help them make the policies. Next one is communication. Communication means reporting. Every department there may have different departments, top level management to lower level management also. There may be division of labor also, division of departments also be there. So many employees are working in every organization. There may be communication between all these people, then only the organization or the business can work properly. Even for example, when we are standing 10 students in a straight line and we are giving them information to very secretly to the ear of one person, and it passes to next, and it comes to the last person, the information may be not correct one, we have given the first person. That may be some blocks, some difference. Then likewise, when the communication is not proper, the organization cannot achieve the desired results or profit maximization. And then one is another function, coordination. Without coordination, we cannot achieve the common targets. We have to coordinate all the departments, all the divisions to achieve the common targets. Every organization there should have a common target, and department wise there should be their targets also. So all the other targets should focus on achieving the common targets. So coordination is very important in case of management accounting. And another function, that is evaluation of performance. How we evaluate the performance? Management accounting has been set up some yardsticks or some standards to achieve it. So we have to evaluate the performance of the different departments are coming to that level or not. If that level is not coming, that standard level is not coming, the management account or the management, top level management has to see what the action has to be taken. What is the next to achieve the desired result? How to motivate or how to increase the performance of the persons, they have to think in advance. So evaluation of performance is another function of management accounting. Now another one, protection of business assets. What is protection of business accounts? Management accountant has to provide sufficient funds to meet the repair, maintenance and the replacement of fixed assets or fixed equipments. Many business organizations are running with many machineries, automatic machineries, etc. So if any machinery is struck down during the production, it will affect the production of the business and it will affect the profit of the business. So management accountant has to provide a sufficient fund to replace an asset if it is struck down or it become failure to produce. And another one is tax policy. Management accountant has to prepare tax policies. He should provide sufficient fund for taxation. He has to submit the right information or the reports to the higher authorities. And also he has to submit the income tax returns in time without delay. Otherwise, the business has to give penal interest. That also, in case of some government concerns or government institutions, there may be an advance payment of tax. According to evaluating how much will be the total income of the person, they will provide advance tax quarterly or monthly wise. So to avoid the delay. The next one, using of non-monetary information. We have already studied in financial accounting, we are taking only monetary aspects. They are not concerned about non-monetary concepts, but management accounting is considering non-monetary aspects also. What is non-monetary? It is not related to money. What is that? Quality of staff, working environment, skill of staff. The management accounting departments are not providing sufficient environment to work properly. It will affect the production of the business. For example, if the employees are not getting sufficient relaxation time, it will affect the health of the person and it will affect the production of the business. So there should be a good working environment to assist all the workers in the office organization. So it is another function of management accounting. Now another one, assist decision making. Decision making will be day-to-day decisions will be there, or short-term or long-term decisions are there. In all those decisions, management has to help. That is another function of management accounting. So management accounting, we have to study all these functions. It will help to answer many questions. This one is the important questions are asking in management accounting. What are the function of management accounting? Sometimes these questions asking for essay type. What is management accounting? What is the scope and functions of management accounting? So you study very clearly these points, and it will help you to write the exam very nicely. Okay.